What's going on? Sosa here, back with another video. Today it's another video on the Integra, and I'm going to show you some stuff that has gone on in the last 2 or 3 weeks that I've owned it. So the first one is the pretty big one that I think, the biggest one in my opinion, and that's a wheel and tire upgrade. So before I just had some stock 16-inch like Rota slip spoon wheel reps on there. I still have those on the rear. But they were just 16s with 205, 45 16s on there, and they did not hook up at all. They were just some shitty Westlake tires, which are like 45 a piece. So now I grabbed some Toyo R888Rs on some 15x8 Bassett Steelies. So now it pokes a bit, and it's got a 235 on there, 235 50 15. So it's a really meaty setup. I'm gonna still get a full slick. That's coming still with different wheels though. And then I also got something done with the cage. Basically what I had done was, before, my cage was welded here and it went all the way across to the other side, and the seat was literally at almost a 90-degree angle right here, and it was very hard to sit for me in that position, especially with the top of the cage bar being that close to my head and everything like that. It was just not a good thing. So I had the cage redone. Just for the harness bar, I had this done. So it bends out. The harnesses go here, and then there's a big crossbar that bends also and goes down back to the original spot where it was. So yeah, it's a lot nicer now, not having to have that 90-degree angle and not being so close either. I was a lot closer up here too, so I fit a lot better in here now. The interior does look better too with the little red floor mats I got for the front, and I do have the rear parts, but there's no really point of putting those in. So yeah. The other part of this video that I wanted to do was the main one I wanted to address. So let's get this on here. So this is my timing belt, okay? And right now there used to be actually a timing belt pulley, a tensioner, aftermarket one right here. And you can actually see the bracket with that bolt in it is broken right there. So it's cracked, and unfortunately I actually can't get a ratchet back here to get this bolt. And then of course too, the bracket hole right there for the power steering or the AC compressor is stripped out. So that was the whole reason that this thing cracked, is because the bolt came loose and was rattling around. And then it eventually cracked the aluminum. So, and this is the part right here that broke off. I'm not gonna completely blame it on just the bolt, because I think the part of the reason that the bolt backed out and started to rattle loose was A, too, because I have these solid motor mounts, but B, I think too that bracket is basically way too thin, in my opinion, to run these. A lot of people still run these and they probably haven't had that many problems, but this engine's been through a lot. It's sleeved, it's had a lot of time as this on this build, so it's like, and it's junk in my opinion. It's K-tuned as well. That's the thing, is it's a K-tuned part, but it still failed. It cracked. I mean, the pulley's still good. That's the thing. I don't know, it's just the cheap metal or whatever, the build. But on the bright side, we got this. So this is the 1320 performance model, and this is the version 2. So 1320 has actually 2 versions of these, and they sell the same one that this K-Tune one makes. So they sell the same one, and it's actually a little more expensive, which is weird. So this one is by 1320. You can just tell the quality is way better, and you can adjust it here instead of all these weird, look at, there's like 4, that to me that's stupid. This is just 1, 2. This one's to adjust the height, this one's to keep that ear on. So you got the ear here, or the bracket here, and you got the main bracket, and that actually goes to the top. So it actually bolts to the head, right here. Some Loctite thread locker right here, the blue kind. So we're gonna put that on really quick. Make sure she's snug. You got like Loctite in there, you know, because this one obviously you don't got as much leverage. All right, so this is what I want to say. So it comes like this, right? So it's not touching the belt. See how the belt is basically has this much slack? You basically just want it to touch it and have it sitting like this. You don't want to push it any farther than it needs to be. You just want it to touch the belt like this. See, I'm barely even giving it any push. I'm over pushing it like this. I'll show you, I'm not doing that. Just leaving it like that. Holding it there so it stays. And I'm gonna tighten this a decent amount. Make sure that doesn't come loose for now. Make sure this one doesn't either. That one's kind of loose from the factory. Give her a tighten. And see, now there won't be any slack here. So yeah, my recommendation would not be to go with the K-tuned or the standard eBay version that looks like this. Okay, this is a no-no. Look how long this is and how much that has to support and how wobbly that can be, right? And you just saw the one I just installed. It's big, it's thicker, it looks like it's not gonna have any issues. So with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe to the video if you liked it. And I'm gonna be making more videos like this to come, so just stay tuned. And unfortunately it's a rainy day, or else I would actually take the Integra out with a GoPro or something and show you guys the actual pull, but I'm gonna save that until I can actually get it on a good day where it's dry, where the roads are clear, and I don't have anything to worry about, because this is kind of a scary car here. 600 horsepower in these front wheel drive cars is no joke. So just stay tuned for more, and yeah, subscribe guys. Thank you.